Disclaimer, uh, this recording session was made a long time ago, and really didn't work out too well. So it's going in a scrapped playlist called Spoiled Cheese. It's the workshop name. And yeah, it's just pretty old episode that didn't get released. So a lot of things are outdated, or might be. With all that said, I hope you enjoy the episode. Alright, and then now we're gonna do a sync. So like, just, do we want to snap or do we want to say something?
You could just start it off and then we'll just like gradually talk about it, no? Just kick it off.
Alright, on one, everybody just like snap.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Did everyone?
Yes.
We should do a clap instead.
Okay.
I feel like that was
Okay.
too low. Alright. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alright. Let me get my little notes out. Alright. Damn, how long has it been? It's been 2 years, I think, since the last time I recorded. So, this is the biannual return. I'm here with, I don't know, do you guys want to say your names or?
Up to you. I could.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey. I'm Abner. Hello. Y'all can't see me, but I'm smiling,
Alright.
giving my thumbs up.
Nice. Imaginary thumbs up and smile.
Yeah.
I like it. And who else is here with us? The GOAT.
Name one person. They call me the go.
Pulls out a
Okay.
blank list.
Okay.
But alright, so yeah. These are my co-hosts for today. How is everybody doing?
doing detective work right
Doing
now.
good? Detective work?
Yeah.
Sending in on something?
Yeah. Something ain't right. The vibes are off.
Vibes are off, I feel in the air.
Mhm.
I'm good. Kinda woke up pretty late today. Like, I think I woke up 4 p.m. or something. Been waking up late a lot recently.
See, I would love to
Not-
wake up late, but
Not a very good sleep schedule.
yeah,
Mhm.
I got shit to get done, so I can't afford to wake up late. I still sleep like
Yeah,
late, but waking up late, that's a no go.
I gotta fix it. I get upset because I want to do things, and I wake up, it's like 4 p.m. like, I really have to do things. I don't know.
4 p.m. is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hmm?
4 p.m. is kind of crazy.
It is. It's because I go to sleep after like some time or something, like 6 or whatever, like later than that, and I wake up and it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, more early, and I can't go to sleep after that,
Mm.
so I'm just staying up until like the morning. Then I go back to bed because I'm like, I should get my rest. I need rest. So I'm trapping myself in it. Alright. Enough small talk.
Yeah.
Let's get to like Abner said, the meat and potatoes.
Yes, sir.
The big whale, the Moby Dick. Kendrick v. Aubrey. And say like it's a court case.
Yeah.
But no.
Case Millie Bobby Brown v Drake.
We can't say we know anything for sure for legal reasons. They watching us. They got eyes on us. Can't say nothing. It's all alleged. Okay.
Drake personally got his eyes on us.
Drake got his people, his OVOs.
Yeah.
They're watching us. The red button was for us. No.
Fucking blow our house up.
We gotta talk about this like September 11. Where were you when the diss tracks came out?
Are we actually gonna say where we were? Because I remember where I was. I actually do remember.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going by like in order or like which order are we talking about? Because if we're talking about like that, I was like, it was me and Andrew. I think we were playing League, and I was scrolling on TikTok, and I just so happened to stumble across a video that just went like, Kendrick just dissed Drake, and you will not believe what he said. And I'm like, oh shit, word? And then, I didn't watch the full video because I was like, I wanted to see for myself. So I go on Spotify, and I'm like, oh shit, it was Metro and Future. And
this was the
night of the drop.
Like that one?
Yeah, this was the night of the drop for Like That.
Oh.
And
yeah, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't tuned in.
Oh yeah.
From Like That. I only heard about it from Euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
Like after that, I heard the clip of Like That when he said the big three thing, because it was like on TikTok and stuff, things like that. So I heard like edits.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was about that though.
No, it was about that. So I saw it, and I'm telling Andrew like, oh, like Future and Metro just dropped, and apparently Kendrick's in it, and I'm over here looking for it. And this was the night it dropped, so it was supposed to be a surprise on who was on the album, because you were supposed to listen to it and just see like, no way, he's on this track, he's not fucking with Drake.
Oh yeah, that's what Drake meant about the Rolling Loud thing, right? Where like Kendrick's part was just the beat. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like a week or a few days before the drop. So I was telling Andrew, like, I was listening to it too. I'm like, oh my god, bro's grilling. Like, you gotta listen to it, man. I don't know if he did listen to it right away, but I did tell him about it. But I do remember I do remember telling you.
He said, "Fun though."
Yeah. And then Push-Ups dropped. I don't remember why I was with Push-Ups. I'm not tapped in with Drake like that. You on that time?
When was like when did you Andrew get like find out?
Oh, the edits.
Right? I thought it was something with like him and Baby Keem, because they just be making songs like mess around. I thought it was that. Yeah, like what about like after that?
The Euphoria? Oh, dude, after I found out that like it was a Drake diss. I'm not gonna hold you. When I first dropped, I was low key fucking with it. Like, I really liked the beat. I was low key fucking with it. I was tapped in, but not that tapped in. But I was like, damn, Kendrick need to respond. In my head, I'm like, obviously, but like, I don't know if he would. Out of nowhere.
Oh, from Push-Ups?
Yeah, from Push-Ups. Because I think I only liked the beat for Push-Ups. The moment he started teasing the beat switch, I didn't really like the beat switch. But when Euphoria dropped, I was at work, and I was on my break too. That was so funny because I just check Spotify, open it up, and I just see Kendrick. I'm like, no fucking way he dropped Euphoria latest track.
At that point, like, your boss should have just been like, I understand. Like, everyone stop working right now.
Shut
Put
down
on the TV,
store.
speaker, something, PE system.
This was like the equivalent to like 9/11, like.
That's what I was saying.
This was
like September 11, like, where were you?
Where were you?
What happened?
I'm over here like, damn, he really just dropped. And
Yeah.
I didn't. Worst part is I didn't even listen to it at that moment because I'm like, I'm like 5 minutes to go back upstairs. I am not gonna listen to this now. I will listen to this on the train back home. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I must have looked like a fucking idiot on that train. The way I was like making faces, I was like, oh no, he fucking didn't. Like, nah, he's violating. I'm just making faces, like putting my hand on my forehead. I'm just like, oh my god, he's cooked. Oh, like
If you had it on speaker, I'm sure people would understand.
yeah.
They'd be like, damn.
He said
what are you
that shit?
cooking on the...
He said that shit? No way.
Is that loud?
That allowed?
Uh-uh.
And then we go to
Yeah.
616 in LA because I think if I do yeah, I wasn't. Someone told me. One of you guys added me and y'all said Kendrick dropped. I think.
616? Oh,
Yeah,
that was me.
that was
It
you.
me. I was the most hype over, like, from Euphoria. After that, I was like, I was just in it.
Yeah, and then
Tuned into the max.
tapped in.
FM, AM, all that.
Yeah, and I like opened that day, so it was like 7 in the morning. You know, just opened my Discord casually just to see what's up. You like added me.
7
Kendrick
in the
dropped,
fucking morning.
and I was like, damn, I need to listen to this shit right now on the train. I'm right there.
Yo, I was spamming you. I was spamming y'all crazy for that. Oh my god.
And then I was like, yo, he's saying that crazy shit. He's saying OVO working for me. I'm like, holy, what are you gonna drop next?
I was like, it was crazy.
That was
I
insane.
really charged everything up, and everything was just too perfect. But the way he came at everything.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Family Matters. Family Matters, I think we were there for the initial drop because academics because they think he texted academics that was like, get on stream right now. And yeah, he texted academics and Kai saying, get on stream right now, I'm about to drop or whatever. And
Oh yeah, Family Matters.
yeah, and that happens. And the first thing we do as haters is, you know, try to pick it apart, you know. And you gotta understand how like upsetting it was to hear lies on minute 1. We're like, oh my god.
What did he even say?
He was saying how like he talks like he's all about the like.
Oh, the money trees thing.
Yeah, the
is what
money
it was,
tree.
right?
The money
the
tree.
activists.
Yeah, wannabe activists.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's quite literally a fucking lie.
Yeah. Like Kendrick like
Yeah.
gives back to his community and shit.
He actively like participates in those activism activities.
Yeah.
He was there
It was
for
like
the BLM
an
protest.
interview or something,
Mhm.
and they like asked him about it. He was like, "Oh yeah, I know that."
Yeah, and then but we basically pieced it apart for like the whole song, and we were basically just like, yeah, this shit, like, name one fact in this song challenge, impossible. Okay, so after that, yeah, I was gonna say.
Huh?
It was like almost an
I
hour.
think it was like 40 minutes,
Yeah,
30 minutes. Yeah. Yo, when Meet the Grams dropped, it was I think it was like late at night or something. Was it late at night or early in the morning?
I think you told me you were about to go to sleep too, and then
Yeah,
you check your YouTube.
So it was late at night.
Yeah, I
was about to go to sleep.
I took my melatonin gummies that night too.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we took the melatonin. He was ready. He was knocked out. Not me. I was I was about to go to sleep. I checked my phone a little bit. I was like, all right, let me just like look around, and then I'm out. I see a clip, and it's like, Ack or something, like streaming or something, and then seeing that Meet the Grams came out, and I was like, wait, that's not real. So I go to Kendrick's channel. I'm like, let me see this. Meet the Grams is posted. like, now what the hell is this? And like, what kind of song are we going for on this? And I clearly I've started listening, and the first thing he says, he's talking to his son. He said, "Dear Adonis," yo, I nearly threw my phone across the room. I was like, you know the nerve you gotta have, talk to another man's son,
That is fucking
saying
insane.
that
is
your
fucking
dad
wild.
is not a good role model.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That shit had me cheesing, yo. I was like, no way. Like, after a while, I'm cheesing at that song, but like, initial drop, you sit there and you just like
Horrified.
stunned. You're like, oh my god. Shit was evil. And that's what I'm saying.
Straight petrified.
Yeah. Fucking evil ass beat, evil ass lyrics.
Couldn't. It felt like something we just weren't supposed to be listening to.
Like eavesdropping
It's
in the
like-
conversation.
It's like a serial killer letter where they put like the magazine letters. It was like that. And then I was too scared when I first listened.
Oh yeah, for real. And then that same day, right? Or like the next day, because Meet the Grams dropped on Friday. Then that Saturday, Not Like Us dropped. And I
think
vividly
next
remember
day,
that too, because
Saturday.
I went to work, and you already know. The first thing I'm asking people, yo, will you hear that shit from fucking Kendrick? And that's how you know how tapped in everyone was. This was a communal effort. We were all a communal urine, and everyone is chipping in their thoughts, and everyone is chipping in their shit thoughts and everything. And I'm over here like, yo, you heard that new Kendrick shit? Like, no, I haven't heard it yet, but I heard he said some crazy shit. How he has a daughter or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that shit's wild. And that day I opened, so I'm on my way back home, and I forgot I think I got tacos that day, so I picked up my food. I got home, I turned on my computer, get on, I joined you guys, and we're just chilling, we're vibing, and out of nowhere, Andrew just goes, Kendrick just dropped. And we're like,
Yo, yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
It was Andrew who had us tapped in for that one.
yeah, and we're like, what?
I didn't believe it.
Wait,
I was
really?
like, you lied. I was like, he already just dropped after Family Matters. Why would he like step on his own song after that?
For real, I
did
clipped,
not believe him.
I wish I clipped our reaction, our raw reaction to that song.
I hope been fun.
Dude, the way that we were both cheesing over the same things, we were all like, oh my god. We're like, oh my god. That was a crazy song. That was a fucking insane song.
We have video recordings of that. You will be able to see it in our throat because we was like so hype.
No, for real. And how long did Drake drop the next day? Did he drop on Sunday? I feel like he did drop on a Sunday.
I think it dropped 2 days after. 2?
So
It was either 2 days or next day.
because I remember when I went back to work on Monday, I don't think I did not work that Sunday. I was off that Sunday, so I was there when he dropped that, and like it was pretty late. It was like 9, like 10, somewhere around those lines. And then
Yeah, he did drop it late.
around those times. And then the next day, everyone collectively like, that shit was pretty fucking ass, bro. That was like that might have been the worst one out of all of them. Like even his own fans were like, that was fucking horrible. And I kept telling everyone, this proves that fucking Kendrick can do Drake, but Drake can't do Kendrick. And I think that really proves it.
Because it's like Drake is kind of like one note, kind of like he can switch his like style and stuff, but it's still like Drake. He's very like pop, like kind of pop song, like pop artist sort of way
Hip
about
hop
going.
more than rap.
Yeah, like the way he goes about certain things. You can always hear the pop in it more than anything.
Yeah, but
That's what I was just like. when that first happened, I was just kind of surprised that, like, Drake would go against Kendrick like that. Because you kind of already battled someone similar to Kendrick and lost, which was Pusha T.
Yeah, I was gonna say who, because the only other person I remembered right now was like Meek Mill, but he fucking took the L.
Yeah, Meek Mill, but Meek Mill was, that's like, come on now. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was going for. I was gonna say, wait a second. I was like, Pusha T is more close to like Kendrick and that, but he never went against, like, when he goes against like real wordsmiths, he's gonna lose. He's not built for that. It was weird. He
realized
he
he's
thought
not
he
built
could.
for that.
Yeah.
He realized.
Nah. But
And obviously with everything, obviously this is gonna be like talked about for the next fucking 10 years, man. This is gonna be the fucking Tupac versus Biggie, like.
weird.
Literally. We gotta.
Dad, where were you?
Well, let's see. I was sitting in my room, doing nothing, refreshing Twitter.
Doing
and
nothing.
YouTube. And then boom, there they were right in front of me. But obviously, with this whole thing coming out, we're gonna hear about like the speculations. Now, the speculations is what we were there for. You know, what do they mean? What are they talking about? Is it true? Is it true what Kendrick said in Euphoria? Well, he didn't really lie about anything in Euphoria. Is Drake lying about the whole accusation that he's putting against Kendrick? Is he lying about being separated with his wife? Is he lying about him hitting his wife? It's all like, is it true? We were making
the claims.
I want to say that Kendrick's claims for Euphoria weren't really claims. They were more like observations that I feel like anyone could make. The whole culture vulture shit. That whole like what is it? It's just how he acts. I believe that you could make an observation like that with anyone, as long as you pay attention to how they are. Even in like that, I feel like he didn't really say much. I felt like it was a light jab. Like Cole didn't take it that deep. Cole was like the second person that he dissed in that same song, and he made one thing, and Cole? Even in that thing, he was like praising Kendrick for his work, even if he was still like shitting on most of his other work.
It's because Cole did like the same kind of thing that Kendrick did on like Control. I don't know if you ever listened to Control,
but that was like a general like friendly competition with everyone, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's like what Cole was doing. Cole was doing like
I can do better.
You're cool, but like I'm better. But he's like, no, he don't really mean that. We all know Cole like just likes his peace.
Yeah.
He wants to ride his bike. Wants to run through the flower meadows.
Wants to ride his bike, eat pizza in New York.
Swim in the beach.
No, he really was. That one day.
Exactly. That's just
he
who
was in
he
New
is.
York. He was in New York when Meet the Grams dropped. I remember that much. He got a slice of pizza. Took a picture. He took a picture with the owner. I was like, oh, that's funny.
It's true.
Oh, yo, I did not think about that because he is here. Yo, shut up.
He do be in New York. Yeah.
Shit.
Yo, Cole, if you see me, like, just put a milli, like, around my neck. Just give me a chain, something. I don't know.
Cole, if you see me.
But he's just, like, Cole is very honest to himself, like, about who he is and stuff.
But that's why no one really cared when like cause I don't want to say they're both mixed, right? Drake and J. Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that everyone was like, "Oh yeah, but J. Cole is true to himself. He's not pretending to be someone he isn't."
Yeah, and also J. Cole wasn't on the show when he was like 14. So.
Yeah. He don't got his own meal. He got his own meal.
Stop.
J. Cole meal.
Leave him alone.
Plain burger and water. He is so humble.
Leave him alone.
Unseasoned chicken.
That's so fucked.
No pickles, no cheese,
yeah.
just chicken and bread.
I actually didn't hear Taylor Made freestyle until like just today when we listened to it.
Yeah, but I told you, with the whole discourse between AI being in music, I feel like that shouldn't even be involved. Yeah, the
Yeah.
use
Also,
of
Snoop
AI.
Dogg is alive.
Yeah. Like,
Why did he do that?
I think because he knew. If, like, hey, hey Snoop, can you get in my song?
West Coast.
Can you get in my song
Yeah.
in this Drake? I mean Kendrick? But I'd be like, fuck no.
Snoop Dogg, I told you was on the like recorder. He was like,
They said what? To who? When?
Yeah,
Man.
that was funny as fuck. Ouch.
yeah. And he mentioned how like Snoop, when he was on a concert or something with Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
he told Kendrick that he's passing the torch to him
Yeah.
and like run with it. So I was like, I understand. I guess I understand what he's trying to do, but it's like kind of trash. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I get the play, but the way he went about the play, it's like the difference between like on paper and in action.
For sure. And Drake, he fucked that shit up. Like, not in a good way. Like, fucked it up
He,
crazy
like-
style.
He like calculated like the speed and trajectory of the ball that's coming at him and just whiffed. Just did not hit it.
He predicted that shit as he was doing it. It's like there was no thought behind that.
No.
But it makes sense why they took it
Um,
down. Like, you can't see it anymore, obviously, because they used the likeness of Tupac, and his estate isn't cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like the
Yeah.
interviews you see with Kendrick, and he holds Tupac in high regards, and that's when I forgot who this interview was with. It was some British guy who had like a radio show, and he had one of Tupac's like he had a tape from him and Tupac having a conversation, and he thought it would be appropriate to give it to Kendrick when he showed up,
Mm-hmm.
and he really felt like it was an honor purely because he himself, the moment he got it like approved by Tupac's mom, so
Mm.
he basically got like the green light, like if to ever use this. But he said it himself that he'd never use this on a song, that he'd keep it unfiltered, on nothing like that. And it's very cool to see how like he is as a person behind closed doors, you know.
Yeah.
Drake
he
on the other hand,
cares.
yeah,
He
Drake
really
on the
cares
other hand.
about all that. And like, if he does something bad, you could tell he's a person who's gonna feel bad about it and stuff like that. That's why, like, Drake, when it comes to him, it's like, I don't know, man, you're questionable. Because when he does something, he does it with very little remorse and acts like he's not, like it wasn't a bad thing or something. Well, it's not as bad as someone imagines it to be. Like, downplaying the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just very weird. So yeah, let me elaborate on the claims made.
Yeah.
So like, Drake said Kendrick is short. That was claim number one.
That's claim number. That might be the only claim that he got right. That might be the
Only-
only claim that he got right.
It might be. I don't know. Are we sure? Have we seen Kendrick in person?
Yeah.
He might be lying about this one too.
Maybe Drake's on stilts.
Drake and Kendrick standing side by side just to prove Kendrick is taller, like wearing stilts. And then like there was, I think, yeah, this was the second one, which was that Whitney is like sleeping with Kendrick's bodyguard,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that he says another one. Says Whitney was sleeping with Dave Free,
Mm-hmm.
and that their kid is Dave Free's kid.
Yeah, that was the claim. I just knew the moment that he changed the story up, like, oh, it wasn't a bodyguard, it was actually Dave Free. He was slipping. He was losing credibility. Like,
Yeah, I was like, why did he? Like, I know it was bodyguard last time.
mm-hmm.
Now he's saying Dave Free.
Yeah.
Does he know?
Does he
is he even
understand?
sure about
Does he
anything?
remember what he said?
Yeah, does he listen to his tracks?
Yeah.
Did he read what he wrote?
The ghostwriter
Oh.
not read the last one? They just create a new one on this one?
The ghostwriter was like on vacation for the first song or something.
Didn't
Came back
proofread.
fresh mind.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, he started to lose credibility the moment he started switching up his stories. Like, he started losing his, like, narrative. Like, the narrative was still there, but it was all over the place. You can't really pinpoint anything was factual. Cause, like,
especially when he said that Kendrick doesn't plant money trees.
that one was just straight stupid from the beginning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you're gonna lie about something, at least, like, lie about something we don't know, you know? like,
Something we can't like look at an interview or a picture of him like at a protest.
mm-hmm. Literally, Google search,
No.
first minute into the fucking song, boom, fucking debunked. You're cooked. Wallahi, you're finished.
You fucking lied.
Oh,
Yeah, and then it was the most damning one, I think, in my opinion, which is that like Kendrick beats on his wife, Whitney.
Mm.
That was like craziest claim I think come out of him.
Yeah, for sure. That's got to be like the second craziest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like also Drake was tiptoeing around, like, responding directly to Kendrick just because he felt the need to reply to everyone else that was like going after him. Because you got to remember, not like we don't trust you and we still don't trust you dropped within that like time span.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he kept with the 20v1 narrative,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
After like the first, like I don't know, I think he did 2 songs or something, or 1 song.
Yeah.
I think everything was pretty cleared up for him to just go after Kendrick,
Yeah.
which is like very obviously gonna be the hardest hitter. It's like it doesn't make sense because it's like imagine you got like some big dude, right? Like 6'3", 300 pounds trying to fight you, and then you're trying to just knock out like this little entourage you got
Yeah.
of like these little babies. Why are you trying to kick the babies and not the big dude?
Yeah.
Babies can't really hit you right now. Get the big dude. Don't make sense. Yeah, and then Kendrick's claims, which
Damn.
Yeah.
Kendrick. Alleged, exactly, yeah. All of this is alleged.
Allegedly.
Damn.
Ebony King, is he still out rampant?
Oh yeah, Ebony Prince, yeah.
Ebony Prince. Did yeah, bro. He might be
The
Mr.
Riddler.
Robot. He might be Mr. Robot. Holy shit. The way he's just moving, not showing his fingers, being mad cryptic, the whole
Mhm.
the almost riddle like phrasing
He
in his
tied the-
tweets.
He tied the pill bottles up with fucking shoelaces.
That shit was wild.
That is psychopathic.
That is fucking
Tie something
straight.
up with shoelaces.
That's the diddler right there. The drizzler.
No. But yeah, Kendrick's claims was like that
Peter.
Aubrey isn't a good role model, has no morals. Sorry, Drake. like-
Not Kendrick.
Now I'm
Not Kendrick. Drake. Drake.
I got too used to the habit of calling him Aubrey.
Oh. No more Drake for
My boy
you.
Drake is all Aubrey. But saying just like he got no morals and that he's not a good role model, which was like, okay, like this is pretty deep, but it's like you know, little surface skin hurt, little bruise, you know. And then he said like he's a culture vulture, and that he has another secret kid, and he's a homewrecker,
Mm-hmm.
and he hangs around with creeps like pedos and that he
Freaks,
is one
yeah.
too. Runs a sex ring. It's like, yo,
Mm.
where do you start off from no morals, not being a good role model, and culture vulture to that? That jump is insane.
I also feel like that's only a jump Kendrick could do.
It
I feel
really
like
is.
no one else could do something like that except him. Swear to God, it has to be the same amount of like effort and dedication that like your number one op has to have. The way that he was working, he was fucking putting in overtime hours in the fucking hater building.
Overtime.
Fucking 14 unpaid hours.
Damn.
Back up at 6 a.m. sharp for another 14.
Mm-mm. When it is paid, he's like a minimum wage.
Yeah.
Nah, he really has hated him a long time.
No, yeah, they've
like,
been throwing jabs at each other for like the past decade.
Yeah. People have been saying like that. Oh, he's just saying all this because he got an album coming out, or he like this is so random. Like he just started hating him or something like that. He's been hated him for like like a long time.
You end up like, going back to his old songs. You sometimes feel like some of them are just directly, like, aimed at him. Like you know that the King's Dead. That could not have been like like just out there because I know it's like connected to the Black Panther movies, but you could put that in the context of someone like him. You know, you're not a gang member. You're a tourist. Like come on. That couldn't have been unintentional. That could be a reach, but like, I feel like that could be there.
Apparently, it's like it started from
Control.
I don't know if this is actually where it started from, but Control.
Yeah.
When he said that like about Drake and everyone, and it was like a little light jab.
Yeah.
Like
it was a friendly jab.
He mentioned your name in it. He kind of liked you.
Yeah, that's what everyone said. He was like
saying like, "You're cool, but you're not me." You know. But I think who even was it? I think it was Joey Badass was in it too, right?
I think so, yeah.
And then he was like, "Yo, that's cool." Yeah, he liked it, but Drake had to take it so personally. And in the interview, he was like, I forgot exactly what he said.
Oh, the Infinity 888. Yeah. No? Oh, really? I did not know that. I didn't know that.
That was far.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now we gotta start looking at the holes in the story now. There were a lot of holes in the story. I think the biggest one was that Drake was making claims that he controlled the informant that Kendrick was using. And I feel like the moment he mentioned that, I feel like he like pulled the rug from under himself. He fucked up by doing that. I feel like if he didn't mention that, kept that to himself, we probably could still be looking at more diss tracks, but the moment he said like, yeah, oh, the informants were some clowns, I was the informant.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I was saying, whoever gave you the information is clowns. I gave you that information.
Honk, honk.
But yeah, and what was the control thing? After that, he said like, Kendrick put on some freestyle thing. Like they had their own freshman XXL, but like for TDE.
Oh. Okay.
And he said something about like sensitive rappers get put back in their pajamas, something like that. He was talking about Drake. And they just kept going back and forth. And here we are now.
Yeah, literally. I know it must like piss him off so bad that he was the one that kind of like Well, he wasn't just him. It was him and Cole that brought him to the attention of like Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember watching a J. Cole interview where he was like, "Yeah, so he told Dr. Dre about J. Cole." I'm like, who told you that? And I think that's pretty cool. But then you start seeing them behave like this. It's like, no, stop! This isn't like you. This isn't you. The furry fighting in between them. Stop! Oh my god.
Yeah, this brought a lot of things to light. Like many things people have been saying since like they've been out. Things that people have been saying for years. That like not a lot of very little of this is new.
Yeah.
So like the 70-year-old at the concert that he said he liked the way her breasts feel on his chest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was.
After finding out,
Even Lil Wayne thought twice about putting a 13-year-old fan on stage. There was that whole clip circulating. Like, how old are you, miss? Like, he was like, "Pretty little lady, what's your name?" Or like, "How old are you?" She was like, 13. Yeah, no, yeah.
Nah,
Put it back down.
Eminem
Put it
too.
back down.
Like in a concert, Eminem brought like these two girls on stage,
Mm-hmm.
and then he asked like how old they are, and then he want to see an ID. They didn't have an ID. He just straight kicked them off stage. But
Drake over here. Let me kiss you. Let me kiss you.
Let me
Wait.
Oh, put your breast on me. Ooh.
Weirdo.
Oh. Yeah, literal freak.
He a fan,
Drake
he a fan, he a
RP.
fan.
Drake RP is crazy.
No.
But
And then the Billie Eilish. I don't know too much about it. Do y'all know about it?
I think it was just a picture, like of a screenshot of him saying finally to her turning 18.
I heard that screenshot was fake though. I gotta be fair.
Is it fake?
I heard that screenshot was fake. Him saying like finally thing.
But
he was around her.
Mhm.
I think since she was 16.
Yeah, but now here's the thing. I feel like the most incriminating person that has painted Drake in a bad light was Millie Bobby Brown. Because if she did not go into that interview and say that her and Drake talk almost every night and answer, "What do you guys talk about?" Boys. That is weird. You're gonna get some weird looks for that.
Yo, Drake. I know he was like watching the interview just fuming. He had smoke coming out his ears. He texted her. He said,
Why did you say that?
threw his phone in the toilet.
He's like, all my chances are gone now.
They know I'm a freak.
Already took you out on 2 dates. Why did you tell people about it?
She was like, dates? I'm like, yes, they were dates.
Nah.
What do you mean dates? I thought we were just eating. No. I was trying to get with you. In your pants.
Nah. That was just so weird. And like he said some, and I think it was the Hard Part 6.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'll never be with no Millie Bobby Brown. I wouldn't look twice at no teenager."
He invited her to 2 dates.
Another thing
That was a lie.
Another.
Hey, look.
Look.
More than just look, maybe. Yeah.
A part that I dislike the most about this whole thing is how like, Drake fans, they're like, because I think some of the girls came out to publicly address the thing, like it wasn't that deep, it's not that serious. My brother in Christ, you're telling me it's okay for a 27-year-old man to be fucking kissing 17-year-olds?
Nah.
Pushing 30.
Oof. The 3-0.
Pushing 30 is
That's
crazy.
insane.
30 on 30.
30 on 30.
Ooh.
Oh my god. and they're like excusing the behavior. They're like, "See, it's okay because they said it's okay." Bitch, that's not the point. No
No.
man, no grown ass man should be acting like that around fucking minors.
Mm-mm.
It's fucking, ugh, fucking, no way, type shit.
Tell you. Then like he frequents high school girls basketball. Apparently,
Apparently he donated. He donates. Or like apparently he donates.
he donated.
He donates to like the teams, or he's like,
Okay.
it could be. You know, doesn't sound that
Could be.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
It's suspicious. It's like, yeah, that's what. That's true. That's like what I'd be feeling from him.
He peaked in high school.
It's like, yeah, it's like what Kendrick said too. It's like you're like almost 40, coming off as like 7-year-old.
Mm.
Oh,
sure.
he most definitely does. No, I don't like that. Ugh.
So where you going after the game?
Fucking home to study. Got schoolwork to do. Got classes to pass.
I'm 30. I don't go to school.
What? You got schoolwork to do? Why not just come with me on my yacht?
Ugh. So you got nowhere to run.
Jesus. Oh. No. Nah, and then it's like the obvious, like him being with escorts and
Mhm.
social media women, stuff like that. It's like it makes sense, but
Isn't that already true because
like-
of that whole the hot sauce incident?
yeah, that one's most definitely true.
Yeah. And what
But
do
it's
you guys
like-
think about the rumor about, like, you know how when his fucking dick got leaked? What
Oh,
about
yeah.
the rumor
Heard
that
about
like
that.
a minor, he sent it to a minor, and I think the minor was using it as blackmail, so he leaked it
And he, like,
himself.
posted it.
So he leaked it on some type of like burner, so that person can't be like, oh, he, he leaked it, so
Yeah.
she could have had it from after. That couldn't have been from before, and like on a relatively similar time frame, just so the story kind of adds up.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense in
But-
that way.
The one I heard was like like what Kendrick was alluding to.
Mm-hmm.
Where he said like you leaked the video to like an advertisement. Cause remember he said like the sex ring thing.
Mm-hmm.
He said like you could get like women and use them as Tinder. 'Cause you know how like Chubbs
Yeah,
like goes around, gets the women and like selects and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like prostitution almost.
Yeah.
You know.
but
Yeah, sex ring. It's weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that.
No.
Oh, mm.
What? Crazy. Yeah, I think I heard. I think I heard Gwyneth Paltrow, like that something. I don't know. Allegedly, I guess.
It's a fundraiser or party, other celebration
Oh.
where all party goers wear white. White parties have started. Apparently, this started as a fundraiser for HIV and AIDS, but I'm not sure if that symbolizes anything else just because it's a bunch of celebrities doing it, you know? We've already
Yeah.
seen with
heard.
not Neverland Ranch. Um, what's that one place that with the fucking owl? Bohemian Grove. There we go. We've seen stuff already being like covered up by Hollywood and big people like that. So I wouldn't be shocked if like this was like a cover for something completely different.
Hmm. I don't know. I heard well, something like that taking place in like the morgue,
Mm.
or allegedly the morgue.
Yeah, cause the Mark had that
They
connection with
yeah,
Jeff
but
Epstein.
they were told not to. It was some like high class party thing or something, and a person rented out that, well, yeah, rented that high. It's like a really high priced room. I think it was like 75,000 a day
Damn.
for like 16 months.
Holy fuck.
So this person like finally got the chance to like go in and like get the room and stuff.
Mhm.
I think they were told not to reveal the location, and people would just assume it's the mark or something like that.
Mm.
They're just very, very weird connections.
No, yeah.
And like, what was it Epstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, Epstein had that in his black book. So it's very odd, very odd.
No, yeah,
A lot of weird connections.
for sure. That when you take a look at like Drake's not personal life. Yeah, no, yeah, personal life that's been recorded. He does like his actions are definitely fucking questionable as fuck. Where
Oh yeah.
where it was that whole thing where I want to say when, like I said, when X died, there was a lot of heat going to him saying that like you did it, you know. But he was obviously like, you know, person of money can just hire anyone to just go kill someone. Like, yeah, I didn't do it, you know. How could it have been me if I was not there, and shit like that.
Yeah, and then it was.
Mm. It's one of those reaches where like I'm not crazy if I think this, right? It's one of those.
It's cause, like, the thing he said was so specific. He said like if he kept his mouth shut on that live, he would still be alive or something like that.
Yeah.
Which like before that, X was talking about Drake a lot, in his lives. Listen to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he says something where like is said X like 3 times in a verse.
It was the 20 minus something, and then it was like 5 plus 5. It was like 10.
Yeah,
some
that's
shit
the
like
one. Yeah, like some mathematics balls or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes out 10 each time, which of course X is the Roman numeral 10.
Which could be a reach. That one wouldn't be surprised if it's a reach, but that one definitely
Yeah, it could
be.
Could have just been like numbers that
Being
just connected for him.
Well-
But it is weird.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he's supposed to go to court for that or something.
I-
And didn't show up, I think.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, didn't that already happen, and he just didn't show up for him? Mm.
Odd.
Amongst everything else going on throughout the beef, I think it's funny to look back on who was trying to get involved. We had Rick Ross, who was like BBL Drizzy, white boy. I'm not gonna lie. No, his Instagram stories had me crying, yo. We at
The
the pool
greatest
party.
comedian of all this.
We at the pool party. They're saying you a chomo. And then, yo, the funniest one that I feel like, the one line that's like, that lost all relevancy in that is like, hey, yo, Don, I got you. No.
Oh, Kanye. Oh my
He
god.
stepped in and
He
was
did
left
nothing.
behind. He was in there and just got left
I
behind.
got you.
What did he do? Oh my god.
That's funny too, cause he like literally like didn't. I don't think he even got acknowledged in any of it.
Mm-mm.
But as minimal as of like an impact he had in the overall beef, he was saying some shit about Drake. How he signed a
Hmm.
certain deal for like that whole lifetime deal for
Oh yeah,
Universal.
Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian, whatever. How he has a rich baby daddy inside Universe in UMG
Mm.
that's like paying all the stuff for him and junk.
Mm.
And I know someone was trying to reach with the whole like that whole line that we were making fun of, the whole like let me see you do the splits and then it's like
Oh
your pants
no.
might rip. I was like, shut the fuck up. But apparently it was because of that split, as in like the money split
Yeah,
between
money,
Kendrick and
contracts.
TDE, and then the split for leaving TDE.
Yeah.
So I still felt like what Kendrick said was fucking true. I would also rather give 50% of my equity, or like 50% of my profits to someone I
Hmm.
know than to kind of throw out money to several people.
It's like randoms.
Yeah, that kind
Yeah.
of have nothing
It's
to
also
do with
like,
you.
but my like one of my bigger gripes with all this is that these are things that like Kendrick been mentioned, like a lot of stuff. It's like Kendrick, he he used like Mother Eyes Sober
Mm-hmm.
on the Hardcore 6. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick talked about that, and it was pretty obviously not about him like being
Mm-hmm.
molested in that.
Mm-hmm.
It was about like how they thought he did,
Because
but
of his mother's trauma with
yeah,
sexual assault, and
I
why
was like,
he.
why go out the way to get that wrong?
No, yeah, yeah.
And then the 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 top thing that I'm pretty sure Kendrick been talked about that in music as well. It was like me and Top in court or something like that. And he's like talked about it several times or something. It's like I
Mm.
don't know. He's just saying things that Kendrick been put out there,
Mm-hmm.
been acknowledged. Was like he talks about himself, how like he feels he does as a person and stuff like that. Mr. Aubrey, you don't do that. You don't like. There's no like introspective like songs you do and stuff like that. You don't acknowledge you did something wrong or whatever, or that things you did were weird. In fact, he kind of feels proud of the things that he did that wronged people.
Mm-hmm.
It's odd behavior. You gotta mature at some point.
Even how like his fans kind of like gloat about his own dealings, like, oh my god, he did this. That's why he's the goat. That's why he's like that guy or whatever. I
Yeah,
think
it was
I
weird.
think encouraging that type of behavior is where
It's like frat
everything's
boy
starting to get
behavior.
like shit.
It just feel like it's cool to do those things,
Mm-hmm.
like try to get with someone else's girl or like hop from one lady to the other.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of forget that like people got feelings. You know, at one point you grow up and you realize that it's not just you. Other people exist too, and they can feel just as complicated feelings as you can.
But that's because he's like, he doesn't understand that. From what we've seen, from what's recorded online, he's had it easy for most of his life. He's kind of had everything handed over to him. He had like a spot on a
Mm-hmm.
TV show. He was given an opportunity to start rapping. He was given several opportunities by several rappers to like almost imitate them. He's never had to
Mm-hmm.
like actually work for something. Like we saw it with the whole like why this this one African American was like, "Oh yeah, I really love Stars from the Bottom. Now we're here," but that man was a literal like mine. Like he was a miner. Bro was like spending days in the fucking sun, just fucking trying to
Oh
find
yeah,
I forgot what
the
exactly.
boxer.
Yeah,
Forgot his name. Yeah.
yeah. He was some UK boxer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's understandable because bro actually like he has something to look back on and it was like, yeah, I made it, or like my
Mm-hmm.
work paid off. It wasn't all in vain. And Drake, you look back, bro's 14, living in a nice ass house where he has an entire basement to himself. That's
Yup.
like holy fuck, the size of my fucking apartment where I live. Like
Yup.
that's actually fucking insane.
And like essentially a walk-in closet in his
Yeah.
room. Like, and in a car for him as well. Like, come on, be serious. Don't make these weird cosplay songs for something that you like never had to go through. It's
Mhm.
weird. It's like completely just disingenuous. I don't like it. Some of them is like Drake is the greatest character like Aubrey played.
Mhm.
And it's kind of true. Because
Yeah.
everyone was a fool for it. Everyone kind of fell for it.
No. Yeah.
Even though his life was in public display before that.
Mhm.
Like
Hell,
with the
I feel
Grassy
like I'm a
and...
victim of that shit because I completely forgot bro's Canadian. Like completely forgot.
Yo, I saw a picture. Not a picture, but like a video of his song, one of his songs. He had on a New York jacket. And he was in New York. And like, why?
Hmm. I mean, okay. Okay. But I guess to kind of add on to what Alex was saying, you see him do that a lot. You kind of see him mix match shit because he kind of doesn't. At first, he kind of didn't have an idea on what he was doing. Bro, kind of was just like,
Mm-hmm.
what can I wear to fit in? What can I wear to seem like I'm about it? I'm with it. You know, I'm with the lifestyle. I know what it's like to like hear sirens blaring, like in the middle of the night. I know what it's like to like witness like horrific events happen near me or in front of me. And I think that's like he said, Drake really is like the best character
Mm-hmm.
he's ever like he's perfected Drake. He doesn't really need from these 10 years. He doesn't need a reason to like try and mimic someone else because he's gotten
Yup.
pieces from everyone he's worked with. And speaking of the people who got like
Oh, yeah.
affected, or everyone that's picked sides, because like Metro obviously has his own like his own Avengers set up, and Drake really only has like his OVO people and like UMG, whatever's left of the OVO people. Because after the so-called mole, I don't think he's gonna
Mm.
be talking to them like that anymore.
Yeah. Like, bro, he was like acting in a show. Was getting show money from 14 to whenever he ended that. And then immediately got into like music and had like I don't know, whatever deal he had going on with Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj or something. Like there wasn't much he had to fight for in that, you know. There wasn't much he had to do or
Mm-hmm.
connections he had to make, work through that. Yeah. Besides all that.
He's kind of like, yeah, I was gonna say Drake's character is just an amalgamation of
Mm-hmm.
every like hood, you know, like he's got the Bay Area, he's got the fucking New York, whatever. He's trying to get that the Houston rappers like feel. He he's got bits and pieces of everyone, so he's like not really. He's his own.
The fake Canadian accent.
With everyone else, you know.
Why did he
If
start
that?
that? Why did he start doing that?
Shake to my stomach, fam.
I think there was a line Kendrick said when and Not Like Us where he was like, "Tell him breathe, bro," and there was that one funny video of Drake was like, "What do you mean breathe? Don't tell me to breathe."
I haven't seen that. I gotta see that.
It's just like it's a specific video. He's just like
Mm.
I think he's like crying in the video. He's like, breathe. What do you mean breathe? Don't tell me to breathe.
But
yeah, I think I said to someone, the only person I respect staying neutral is 21 Savage, because that poor bastard has to pick between Metro and Drake. Drake being the person that like. I'm not saying 21 Savage had no fans, but I feel like his community was like still pretty niche compared to everyone else's. So him collabing with Drake definitely like, you know, shot him up a ton. But at the same time, Metro and the 21 were like, they were best buds. They were making music together like crazy. They basically came up at the same time. So I think that's why I feel like I'll give him the benefit of the doubt where I'm like, okay, he's allowed to say that because, you know, whatever.
I guess Cole technically didn't stay neutral, sort of. Because he did say the thing in the concert, like Kendrick, like being the best to ever do this or something like that. I mean, he's already been respected Kendrick. I think Kendrick him as well. The Schoolboy Q supposedly told him, like, stand down or something. About to get ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Schoolboy Q.
Shout out Schoolboy Q.
Lives.
Schoolboy Q, if you see me,
Shout out Schoolboy
already know,
Q.
give me a chain. Give me, wristwatch.
Schoolboy Q, if you see me,
give me $1
pay off my
million.
debt.
Throw me a band.
Throw me a band.
I want to hear it like thundering, like lightning.
Like throw it at me, like full strength. Just throw it at me. I don't care if like I feel like
off
fall.
balance from the band.
Just throw it at my face.
Mm-mm.
That's the only way I'm falling.
And it was like the thing that Kendrick said that. Damn, I have Discord notes. That Drake when Lil Wayne was in jail, like had sex with his girl, which is insane. Why would you do that to someone who's like,
scumbag,
who's like bringing you up, like giving you a chance and stuff?
From what I know, I think Wayne referred to Drake as his successor, which is why I'm like, what the fuck? How could he say that realistically? Because even if they're not together anymore, that's still like a huge scumbag shit to do.
Most definitely.
Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you do that? That's like, yeah. And I think it's funny how he did end up getting that tattoo of him on his arm.
I know he got it before. I saw a picture.
I don't know, but
I wonder if he still has it. But what was it? It was someone else, I think, or something. Chris Brown. That's what it was. And Rihanna. It was like, I think this was when Rihanna was with Chris. There's a story that, like, rumor that Drake sent over champagne. No, I think Chris sent over champagne to, like, I guess be nice or something. Like, icebreaker or something, I guess. And then Drake sent it back with a note saying that he had sex with Rihanna already. something like that, something to that effect. And then apparently a fight broke out because, of course, it's a crazy thing to say. And then
Yeah.
some poor guy got caught in the crossfire. I think some waiter got punched or something. It was so bad for him. And then he has this crazy relationship or obsession, I should say, with Rihanna. Like, there's clips of him in interviews saying that he's in love with her and that he wants to settle down with her and that he wants to like have babies with her and everything. And then what was it? Some award show. He said on the stage that she's the only lady he's loved or something, and just made it like real awkward for her.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And just made it all about him, kinda.
Yeah. Yeah. I know he was still pressed about
ASAP.
ASAP Rocky. Cause
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
It was like, what he said about Rocky? He said like stick to modeling or something. It's an
Yeah.
oddball.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It was like Rocky, better stick to modeling before you drop another song
Yeah, something
or
like that.
another album that's mid. Like they don't have like their own
That
thing.
is
And
weird.
it's so stupid because Drake is really some delusional fuck that really
I still
ends
think
up believing like, yeah, it's her loss.
I still think
Bro,
the craziest
girl's
quote.
thriving.
I don't know if this is like straight from me. I didn't hear this. I like saw it, but it was that he said Rihanna was the only lady he loved, and that like he never felt that way about anyone else, and that she basically did what he does to other girls or something. Just like I guess like lead them on and then cut them off, which is a weird thing to admit and say. Why would we be proud of it?
No, yeah. But are we surprised with that behavior? We've seen his fucking chain of like engagement rings or like engagement
Oh, yeah, I forgot
engagement
about that.
diamonds.
That's so weird.
Fucking-
Why does he do that?
Like, yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
significance of it is like weird because what do you mean you're wearing a chain
It's like
of every
collecting
time you would
dog
have
tags of
proposed?
lovers for breaking their heart.
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
not a cool thing.
It really is.
That's weird.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
And then he said like Rihanna, like sex with Rihanna is mid anyway, and that he's had better.
I know he crying on the inside. He
It's
fucking punching walls writing that.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird.
Mhm.
It's like that thing before that was mentioned with Kylie, where like he knew her when she was 16. He was like kissing her at a party or something.
Yeah.
And then later on goes to say in the track that
Yeah.
who was it that was with her? I think Tiger, maybe
Tyga? Like at that time?
someone. I
Tyga.
don't know. He basically said that like he'd been with that already like 3 years ago, which was so weird. It's like why? And then he went on
Yeah.
the story to say that it wasn't supposed to be released. That he's sorry to everyone. That it was a thing he recorded a while back and it got leaked. Does not make the situation better. Why did he record that in the first place?
Yeah, like
About someone
fuck
you
would
knew
you even
when
say
you were
that to begin with?
16?
exactly about
Weird.
someone number. Holy fuck! Generally mind-boggling how many people still stick
That's what
behind
I'm saying.
what he says, cause like
is weird.
His fans are fucking
Like
demented. Like
Drake is
they're fucking
like
freaks.
genuinely just horrible person. Like through all these things, and
No,
then
yeah, for sure.
all of a sudden he was goody goody with Chris Brown after when the abuse thing happened and they broke up. He was just friends with him again. I don't know if you remember, they did that song. They were having the freak off, dance off.
I actually don't. Freak off. Might as well.
Let's see who could freak harder. Me with kids or you with beating women.
Begin.
So yeah, and then the weekend, just like, yeah, I heard some people say that's like the biggest beef in all this was that because they've been going at it for a long time too. Because like what happened was, what's his name? Weekend was like, people say he was like smaller, but he had a following.
Back then, he had a following, but it wasn't as big as like, I want to say until like Starboy dropped. I feel like his following was there, but it definitely like, broadened. It got broadened
it was
by
after
a lot
like
when
Drake picked him
Starboy
up.
dropped. What was dropped before? Doubt.
Yeah, that's what a lot
Because
of
even
people
his
are
old
saying
work
too.
is pretty good. That
And
was.
then like Drake, I guess got power hungry and got upset that Weeknd didn't stay with OVO because he did EXO and like, split off and did his thing. But it's like, I don't know how true this is, but I mean, speaking from like my experience, I've never heard of anyone from OVO besides like Party Next Door, and now that's it.
Yeah, but who?
I think maybe. I'm not sure.
I remember I had to check who the fuck is in who is in OVO, because I know that he had like a deal with like Nike, and he has his own thing like shoe line, and I saw Frank Ocean. I was like, what the fuck? Is Frank in fucking OVO? And it turns out, yeah, no, he's not.
No,
That's
he's
why
not,
I'm like,
he's not.
was he? But okay, so apparently a Canadian rapper who signed with OVO: Smiley, Mike Zombie, O.B. O'Brien, DVSN, Baka Not Nice. That's a different person we need to get to. Why is he around? Majid Jordan, Party Next Door, and Roy Woods.
But yeah, it's like everyone who signed with him is like you don't be putting them out there like that. Cause they don't like grasp attention and stuff like that. Like at least from my experience, I haven't heard of them from anyone, stuff like that. Except Party Next Door, only one. So Drake got upset that he split off. He put out a crazy tweet. He said, "You won't get away with just a thank you. You owe me one." Which is like, who, like, did he watch The Godfather before this? Why is he acting like he's a mob leader or something saying that? That's weird behavior. And then tweeting it too. But, what was it then? I think Drake got with Bella Hadid. And then after, I think they split up or something, Weeknd got with Bella Hadid. And Drake, again, for some reason, just feels the need to cause people to get angry and fire shots at someone not even firing shots. said that he was thinking whether to go to New York or not, which I think Bella Hadid was in New York, so he was alluding to like getting with her. So I was like, of course, the weekend didn't let that stand. That's a crazy thing to say.
Stand
So
up.
the weekend, I think the weekend won on this one. He said, he said, I think I'm looking for the right one. He said, I think I'm looking for the right one, cause if I have a kid, I can never be the one to hide one. Or something like that. Which, how do you get
That's some crazy
beaten back
That's
by a singer? How do you let that happen? But yeah, they've been going at it.
And really a weird topic of conversation switch. Speaking of XL, isn't it crazy how Drake staged that whole fucking shooting? The one
happened?
outside his mansion. Wait. Okay. So
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna say this is true. I'm not sure how right I am exactly. Allegedly, the whole thing was like kind of staged and made look to like everyone like, oh yeah, it was EXO people that did the shooting, but I forgot what news station, like the news up there in Canada, they like picked up on the story, and there was like a security car, and they called that number on the security car for like any like information they could get for like the news, but there was no answer at all, like not even one. They called several times, no answer, so they checked the registration the car was under. That shit was under both. It was either under Chubb's or Drake's name.
It was under Drake's name, but the only employee was Chubb's.
Yeah. Which is like...
That is weird.
Pretty fucking nuts.
That is weird, but...
Yeah.
I'm not sure on the, like, faking the shooting angle. It's like, I don't know, I guess I could see it, but from the fake security thing, I think it's more of a thing like just trying to like get around taxes or something. I don't know how they do it in Canada though, so I can't say. But the whole shooting situation is like so many theories. It's crazy. And then after that, yeah, it's like it could be EXO. I do not believe it was Kendrick. Like the news station tried making it sound like that, which I thought was wrong for them to do. I don't think it was Kendrick. And then the fake shooting angle thing I heard. I could see it, but I think this isn't the evidence that would lead to that. It is crazy. A wild chain of events, man, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty public too.
Shooters turn to gooners.
Gooners turn shooters.
Pick your path.
my gooners shoot, if you know what I mean.
My goon stick shoot quick.
But the UMG thing that you was talking about earlier, like how he signed to UMG and Lucian and that. There was rumors floating around that UMG like tried bringing them together to talk about it because it was ruining Drake's money.
Yeah, it was ruining his image that he has with his brands like Nike and like UMG.
I think that's one of the most plausible of the like the theories and stuff.
But from I've also heard that that's been like confirmed, like not true. You know, that's someone confirmed.
I think it was TMZ.
Well, they could also. I
but
could
it's
also
like,
be like. Yeah, I think it was TMZ. It's reasonable, but at the same time, it's like how much
I kind of doubt TMZ.
If TMZ is covering it.
Yeah, I used to watch TMZ, and
yeah,
I don't know, they're very for the entertainment.
Exaggerative. Yeah. Good morning, Kanye. Shut the fuck up. I don't think that was them. That might have been the Hollywood people.
I don't know. Because, like, I could see it. I understand, because he does have a Nike deal. Apparently he had a shoe coming out. That was supposed to come out. So, like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh!
The child predator fours.
Yeah.
I do remember that one.
What still? There was something I found out today about the Bobby Altoff thing, which is the podcast that he had where they were in bed, like, sipping wine. Such a shit.
I don't like her style of interviewing. Comes off as passive aggressive as fuck. She comes off as passive aggressive. But that's because it's like they're similar in a way where like they meet eye to eye because they're both suburban people, but she doesn't know what it's like being black, so it's like that's funny because there's a clear path, but it's also a social disconnect. So that's kind of funny to see. But with the situation with Drake, it's not like there's not like a weird major event happening in her life where she's divorcing her husband.
This is like,
and that same time,
why would you have an interview in bed with like some random man you meet? Because you're not his friend. You don't know him like that. Like, he's a public figure, but like y'all don't know each other. Why are you inviting him to your bed? And then like sipping wine and stuff. And the way they were talking to her, like she was asking like am I your type? Or something like that. Yeah, and then that, like, he was like, "Can I see your cakes?" Fucking weird. And then she said like she missed her kid's birthday for this or something. So I'm not too sure if that's true. If that's true, that's weird as hell.
Weird, it's just crazy.
Yeah, and then
that's fucking wild as fuck.
It's like
missing kid's birthday.
Then after that, she divorced her husband. Oh no, her husband filed a divorce, I think. Which makes it even more suspicious. Because if he filed for divorce, it's like maybe he found something out about her. It's weird, bro. It's weird.
That story is just too inconsistent to draw something conclusive.
Just a lot of...
But you know what isn't? Kim Kim Kardashian. I feel like with the shit that Drake tries to like sneak this, especially on Kanye during that like time period, I think they fucked. Cause you see those, from what I know, it's like the song Sicko Mode either draws two parallels. It either draws the parallels to how Drake went to like Kim and Kanye's house and that's where they hooked up, or how Drake plotted the lines on how he crossed like X. But from what makes more sense was the first one, the whole Kanye and Kim thing. Because I think one of the bars to Sicko Mode was just like directions. It's like which way he was going. It's like something make a left, make a right, whatever bullshit. And it's one of those things where like it adds up. There's someone who's done like the actual like side by side work of the houses because they were fairly close to each other, and the directions he took kind of very well aligned with their house. Thing.
It was crazy. It's like, cause what was it like Drake? You already know he had like close relations with like their family, Kardashians. It was like he was with Kylie at her 16th birthday. He what was it? Like him and Kim have been seen around, I think. Or was it Kylie?
Someone said that I don't know. It was one of them, but I think it's Kim purely because of that one time. Not one time. That few parts where like Kim and Kanye separated and he was going ape shit. I think I remember something along those lines. Or I could just be talking out of my ass. Overall,
they booty on the mic.
Fucking dickhead.
But yeah, I'll just. It's very obviously not random that like everyone hates Drake. There's reasons.
No, yeah, for sure. No.
Yeah,
they all have to hate him
like,
for a reason.
Public reasons.
For, like, no fucking reason.
If not
unless
public,
you're like me.
There's private reasons. Like Metro Boomin still hasn't said it, and why he hates Drake. Oh my god.
Drake killed his mom. Wait, no, that. I forgot. No, that was the fucking man she was with. That was fucking crazy. That was so crazy. I forgot that Metro's mom was like killed, and that one time fucking Soulja Boy just Happy Mother's Day Metro. Yeah, he was like, I am here to better myself, and I will, do. Yeah, I will go to anger management. But I think that's the only reason why I said I'm only forgiving fucking 21 for that. Because he was really sticking up for Metro. Yeah. Love to see it. It's crazy because in his music he comes off as a literal killer. You know? He comes off as a literal killer. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Fuck. I'm gonna kill you. And he just goes here to protect his friend, and I think that's very wholesome.
Where'd it go?
10 red gold for you, sir. Thanks for the gold.
Ebony Prince thing was insane. Circle back to that.
That just reaches like conspiracy corner. Like
the items he put up. Like he's got everything from the shirt to the prescription bottles, the Ozempic, the Maybach glove, the receipts for the chains and stuff. And then the card as well.
Yeah.
It's all a bit crazy. And then he's got posted like more jewelry or something.
Yeah, he did. And he also what else did he post?
It was also the screenshot. And then he put a video clip too of the Christopher Alvarez thing.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
Well,
Which ended up being a whole lot of nothing, really.
oh,
I will reveal the truth.
well, I'm
No
still,
truth.
I'm
Nothing
still
happened.
kind of on the fence on that myself, cause it's like, uh, he showed the Christopher Alvarez thing is like at 3 a.m. to listen. Christopher Alvarez says to listen to beats or something at 3 a.m. after for like dinner, and I don't know. And then he had him waiting out in the cold. He said like someone like a guard might have gotten fired, which he's sorry about, and that he's gonna talk to the mark or something. It's just like, oh, it's very odd. And he said he doesn't have Drake on speed dial, but he also wasn't in there with his caretaker, which he should have a caretaker. It's a lot of odd things. Yeah, so it's like
Plot
I
holes.
don't
Some things
entirely,
just don't add up.
I don't entirely like sit on that. Yeah,
Believe that nothing happened. I mean, it's very easy to see why. With Drake's reputation of like
mm,
hiding stuff. You know, his kid. The other alleged kid. Yeah, that kind of all that comes to mind when it comes to him hiding stuff.
but yeah, Heck got a weird case. Heck got a weird case.
Ack. Oh, we like. I completely
Baka got
forgot.
a
We
weird
skipped over
case.
Baka. He. Oh, well,
I don't know
why is
anything
he
about
around?
Baka's case though.
His whole entourage is like.
Jesus.
It was a human trafficking case. So, something along those lines. What was his case? It was a human
Damn.
trafficking case.
I didn't know that. Defamation.
Yeah, in 2014, Baka was arrested and charged with forcing a 22-year-old
My
woman
God.
into prostitution and taking her money.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, X is like, uh, so I'm gonna say like his story first, and then like what the case is saying. So he claimed on the podcast that like he had a girl come over or something, and then he was like chilling in his room or whatever, I think. And then he comes in some room and sees that the girl was naked. So he checks the footage, and she was like having sex with two of his friends. That's what he said. But what's going on in the case now is that they're saying that he like had her come over, and then he like joined into at one point because they got a DNA case, a DNA sample or something, and has his DNA in it as well. With the two other people, and in the photos, I haven't seen the photos, but I think from what I heard, she looked like she was like drugged, like out of it, or something. So
That was a point of interest with what's that thing? Drake's medications. They were saying that one of them was prescribed for sleeping pills, and that one's like
insomnia.
notoriously used for like as a date rape drug. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like also like a
And
weird
Ike was
connection
like,
right there.
he was just crashing out on stream. He was just going crazy. He said, "If I go down, everyone going down with me." Insane.
Yeah.
But I get
Out
get
here
that he
not
was
playing.
saying, like he said like several times, he's like innocent before that. But saying that makes it a little cloudy. makes it a little weird, you know.
Little sus.
Yeah, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Yeah.
Like he wants someone to like protect him or something, like do something weird.
I think what's worse is the people trying to downplay
Mm-hmm.
all of Drake's horrible behavior. Like you got super fans like Ack, you got super fans like Los Pollos. Fucking hate that guy, by the way. I think, like, I've
Damn.
never seen someone munch on someone's dick like that. Bro's fucking Coney Island
Oh,
Frank's
no.
eating contest. Like, holy fuck.
Coney
He's
Island.
on that fucking level. Because if
Cool.
you can't take a look, if you can't, because if you can't take a look at everything, like, if you can't like spread it out,
He'd be spreading
and
it
look
all,
at
right?
everything, and think
For
critically,
Drake.
and say,
Do it, Drake, do it.
if you can't look at it and think,
How about a
Uh,
I'm about to, just do it, Drake.
uh,
No, but if you can't take a look at everything that's come out and not think maybe something that he's doing is wrong, not even a little bit. No
Oh.
Child Left Behind has failed him because holy fuck, the lack of critical thinking has
Yeah.
got to be like
that's why
a
everyone
fucking
was
sin.
saying that when Kendrick was like, change the stories how you want, they're not slow. It's like cap. There's a lot of them out here.
Yeah,
That kind of, you know,
yeah.
a
There's a
little
lot of
slow.
them.
A little,
They're fucking
Go
beyond
behind.
slow. They're fucking stupid. And what was that one clip of him where he's like, "Yo, Chad, I'm losing sleep. Me and a couple of other people are
oh
out here
yeah,
doing
those little spoils,
our
right?
research."
He was like, yo, he said he been up like 36
Yeah,
hours.
that was him.
And that he might miss a marriage.
Yeah,
Flying out to Italy, yeah.
something like that.
That was
He's gonna
crazy.
miss
That's
something.
insane.
You know how insane or
Fuck,
how
man.
far someone's gotta be like up your ass to be on those
No.
levels.
Yo, XQC.
Oh no,
Yeah, everybody
XCC is
knows
just
he's
fucking
stupid.
stupid. XCC is just fucking stupid.
Mm-mm.
And like, nah,
He recreated the
No.
smoking pack.
Nah, hey chat.
Yeah, terrible.
So bad. Let another Canadian
At the
agree with a
very
fucking
least,
Canadian.
Ack turned around and agreed that Drake's behavior for like girl hopping and homewrecking is weird. Like, he even said that you come off as someone that has no morals or integrity. Just like,
finally you know this. Only took how long?
It only took him to get a case of himself to realize that.
we had to get a case to know a case.
Maybe I don't
Insane.
know.
But it's
Literally.
just, it's very sad how like people just don't look into things.
No, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of like, it's funny how people use like, there's a lot of media literacy and
Mhm.
it shows. It's like for Drake, no, not for Drake, for Kendrick,
Mm-hmm.
but don't do the same for Drake.
A lot of sad times out here. A lot of sad times. Oh. Let's go. I think that's it for like all the stuff, right? Does anyone have any other news? Oh, now that's, yo, we about to get deep. Oh my god. Good thing. Yeah. This is like a good thing to say for last, because it's like